Well, it has been a busy day for firefighters across the region as we are getting into that even hotter and drier weather. Stacy.
And we've seen strong gusty winds pushing those fires forward. We'll talk about what's coming up in the next few days in my First Alert full weather forecast.
Also tonight, people in Yakima are being asked not to call 911 about fireworks. What you should do instead, coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Alyssa Warner. Tonight, West Richland police are investigating after they say someone physically assaulted two protesters outside the Tri-Cities Mosque.
And new at 6, we are learning more about the protesters who were allegedly attacked. This is surveillance video of the incident, which was posted on YouTube. It happened Sunday morning at the mosque in West Richland and right off of Bombing Range Road.
Sign, pal. Or you're going to get pepper spray.
Apple Valley News Now did some digging, and we learned that the protesters were named Peggy and Dale Brown, who frequent different locations all across the Tri-Cities. This couple has also been on Apple Valley News Now, as back in 2017, the Prosser School Board held a meeting to discuss their new social media policy, which came after school district employees, Peggy and Dale, caused a stir over controversial beliefs on Facebook back then.
Lucky that I didn't bring my children to the school.
It's usually parked across the street from the school. He also has several YouTube videos, talks about how being gay is wrong and it's not normal.
The two were featured also later in 2017 here on Apple Valley News Now because Peggy Brown, who was a librarian, was put on administrative leave from the district.
When somebody starts preaching something other than Jesus Christ, well, we need to stand up and speak about it. God created male and female. And this is a statement against the homosexual agenda.
Over another Facebook post about the Day Without Immigrants protest. This past weekend, they held signs that say everything from Jesus can set you free and from the river to the sea.
You are trying to show hate here, and this is not okay. We love you enough to tell you the truth. Get us education to be hung up like this and acting.
We called West Richland Police for more information about the story, which we saw first on their Facebook page. However, not many details were released, and citizens even questioned the post, saying there is much more to the story. Now, I reached out to Peggy today, haven't heard back just yet. We also called the police department multiple times for comment, but we were not. Our calls were not returned. Stay with us for updates. Alyssa.
And we continue to track developing news in Yakima County, where a fire in dry, breezy conditions is prompting level 3 go now evacuations. So take a look at this. West Valley Fire and Rescue says they're dealing with a wildfire that has buildings burning as well. You can see that here. More than 2,000 people, I just checked, are also without power. At least some of those are because of emergency de-energization of power lines by Pacific Power. Now, this is happening northwest of the Summit View area. Yakima Valley Emergency Management has issued that level 3 go now evacuation for everyone from Rocky Top Road to Summit View Road extension, from Summit View Road to Summit View Road extension, from Summit View Road to Maury Road area, between Rocky Top Road and Maury Road as well.
Several fire crews spent nearly 4 hours putting out a massive vegetation fire on Columbia Park Trail this morning. The call for help came in just after 11 o'clock. When firefighters got to the scene, they found a large fire in the vegetation between Paul Parrish Drive and SR 240 in Kennewick. Firefighters attacked the flames on foot, pulling large hoses into the thick brush and putting out the blaze. Kennewick Deputy Fire Chief Michael Hefner told us that when it comes to fires like this, defensible space is on firefighters' sides.
We've got fire in what we refer to as heavy brush or heavy timber, so we've got quite a bit of flammable fuels available for this fire. Thankfully, it's near a roadway. Roadways help to create a really great fire break between where the volume of the fire is and where hopefully it can't go.
At this time, the cause of the fire under investigation. This was just one of several vegetation fires that crews have been busy fighting today.
Yeah, take a look at this. Right around the same time as that fire was burning in Kennewick, a fire threatened several homes near Schuster Road in Findlay area today. This fire burned about 2 acres before Benton County fire crews were able to get that under control. We're told the fire also damaged a shed, and fire officials say it looks like this all started because of a welder being used in the area. Of course, as we were saying earlier, the wind not helping firefighters at all today.
No, it's not. Let's check in with Stacy now with a first look at our forecast. Good evening.
And guys, don't be the spark. Yeah, a welder, something so simple can start these fires and spread rapidly. Yes, we've been tracking strong gusty winds all day in Ellensburg. Yakima's got breezy and gusty winds now, as well as Toppenish down in the Columbia River Gorge. Winds are a bit lighter into the Columbia Basin, but we will see those winds picking up throughout the evening. So be safe out there. 87 degrees right now on our Dust Devil Sky Cam. The boys getting ready to take the field tonight. They're taking on Spokane. First pitch at 7:05. Temperatures look good. You'll have some light winds to keep you cool out there, but dress accordingly. It is a warm evening, but great for some Dust Devil baseball. Tomorrow, look for temperatures in the upper 80s, just under 90 degrees. Those breezy winds are back, so again, elevated fire danger through the area. Sneak peek of your 4th of July on Thursday. We're going to see temperatures all through the area in the 90s. So mostly clear and breezy for tonight. Breezy once again tomorrow through the area. Look for those 90-degree temperatures on your 4th. And then we've got a long string of triple digits in store for us starting this weekend. I'll get to all the details in your First Alert weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
All right, Stacy, fireworks on the 4th of July can be annoying for neighbors and a fire hazard in hot, dry weather.
Yeah, but first responders say calling 911 to report those could end up costing someone their life. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke to emergency officials who are asking you not to call 911 about non-emergency concerns.
On a typical day, Suncom 911 gets 450 to 500 calls.
Last year, our call volume for 4th of July was right around 900.
Even with an extra dispatcher, it's 6 people handling them all. And the biggest complaints? Fireworks.
They shouldn't call 911 if it's not imminent danger to someone or someone's property, if it's not causing a medical emergency or medical injury, or it has not started a fire.
Because it ties up 911 lines.
We might have to put people on hold so that we can get to the next call to determine which one is more priority before moving back to the original call.
Sometimes delaying emergency response by precious seconds or minutes.
If it's a medical emergency, it can be critical. If it's a brush fire that's starting, minutes can be very critical, especially if it's a brush fire that's expanding. And so we want those people to be able to get through to us so that we can get the right resources started as fast as possible.
It's also one of the busiest days of the year for police.
The sheer volume of calls and things that need your attention, and then the inability to get to them all at a timely manner.
Short-staffed, it's even harder.
It can be dangerous for an officer because you're going to a call by yourself where you don't have the typical amount of backup that you usually would.
Shooting off fireworks has been illegal in the city of Yakima since 1982, punishable by up to 90 days in jail and or a $250 fine. But when it comes to the hundreds of non-emergent fireworks calls,
we can hear it, we can see it, but at the same time we have people who are in legitimate need of the police, who are being harmed, and those will always take priority. So we are aware, but you're not going to probably see an officer come to just confiscate every firework that's being shot off. It's unrealistic.
Because if everyone is calling 911 about fireworks, the worst case scenario?
That somebody who is in a legitimate life or death emergency can't get into a 911 call taker. And every moment of delay could be a life.
To prevent that, you can report fireworks online on YakBack or call non-emergency dispatch at 509-248-4020. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, first responders say there is an exception to this rule. You should still call 911 immediately if fireworks have started a fire or if they have caused serious injury.
Well, the Benton County Canine Shelter is asking for your help. The manager tells us they have already had to put 3 dogs' medical care on hold because they don't have enough money to move forward. The manager also says that their budget is strained after multiple dogs came in needing surgery. And of course, they are dealing with inflation just like everybody else. The manager tells us it's hard to predict what kind of medical care dogs will need when they come to the shelter.
Other times they're abandoned because somebody can't afford a medical situation that's going on, whether it be a tumor, a broken leg, an infection, even all the way down to cheatgrass in the feet. We get a lot of dogs that are abandoned because of those things. So when we bring them in, we need to get them checked up and fixed.
Now, the manager also tells us if you are looking to donate, you can call Vista Veterinary Hospital and let them know you would like to donate to the Benton County Canine Shelter account.
We are enjoying some really beautiful summer weather for the first day of July, but Stacy's telling us triple digits are coming and fast. That's ahead in your First Alert forecast.
Plus, we are introducing you to some local athletes getting ready to compete on a national and international stage. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 6.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE. When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is shifting into high gear with the $160,000 Ultimate American Road Trip. Win free play gas cards or cruise your way up to $50,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Earn entries every day and multiply them on select Mondays. Then, on July 27th, win a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Hi, I'm Catherine Fortner. We just finished building this dream deck for one of our best customers, and we get everything we need from Par. With Shauna's help. Everything from design to delivery.
Par, go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Criminal illegals flooding our southern border and fentanyl flooding our streets. But Dan Newhouse has a plan to fight back. Stop illegal immigration, secure the border, and seize illegal fentanyl.
We need to keep pushing hard, working hard to stop the illegal flow of people and the illegal flow of drugs.
Call Congressman Newhouse and tell him to keep fighting to stop the illegal flow of people and drugs at the southern border.
Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Better yet, see the ball with K2 Vision RLE. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back. A new law in effect today in the state of Washington allows part-time commissioned officers to earn retirement benefits. But it also means that retired officers like Mapton Police Chief Eduardo Garcia, who have come back to work part-time to help with the nationwide law enforcement shortage, they'll no longer be able to collect their retirement benefits unless they leave law enforcement. Now, Garcia is no longer the police chief, but he has agreed to stay on as a civilian public safety director until the council can find a new chief.
I can't wear the uniform and I can't make an arrest.
but I could still do all the other duties that I was doing before, which is approve reports, keep the city or the police department from litigation, getting sued.
Now, Garcia's contract is month to month. Once a new police chief is found, he will officially go back into retirement, and the public safety director position will be eliminated. A group of young athletes in Walla Walla are on the road to nationals, and right after that, a world tournament.
Yeah, the 2024 AAU Karate Nationals start tomorrow. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald spoke to 6 students headed to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
They're all very talented. They've worked really hard for this.
Competing against other competitors that are from other nations. Now I'm like really good at sparring. I get like first place all the time in sparring, but I don't think I'm gonna get first place, but that's okay because we're going to Disney World there. I'm really excited, but I'm also super nervous because this is my first time going and I don't really know what to expect. I know that a lot of us win a lot. I'm pretty excited, but I'm also a bit nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because I've really never been to such a big tournament before.
How excited are you for nationals?
Very excited.
Why are you very excited?
Don't know.
He's excited. He's excited, okay? Worlds start right after Nationals from July 12th to the 15th in Monterrey, Mexico. Now, Camden is the Walla Walla local who's competing in Worlds. He says he qualified for the tournament in Vegas.
So we went to Vegas for a world qualifier, and there was I think 300 people there in this one tiny room, so it was difficult. But it was fun, and I was selected. I was the youngest selected.
Just a good competition. He's really looking forward to representing the U.S. and putting Walla Walla on the map, I guess.
Good luck to all of the athletes in Florida and Camden in Mexico. We'll keep you updated on how they all do.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And my favorite quote, I don't know why, but I'm going to Disney World. So there you go. Legends Casino Sky Camp tonight. I've been watching. I'm seeing those winds start to pick up, and we're going to see them anywhere from 8 to 15 miles per hour eventually this evening here in the Columbia Basin. Tri-Cities, 87 degrees. Winds right now 8 miles per hour. Our sunset at 8:52. Humidity doing okay. Once we start getting down into the teens is when we start to really worry because it is drying out. We will see those humidity levels drop as we get closer to those 100-degree temperatures. Let's talk about right now around the area. Still nice and warm, 70s and 80s. Foothills of the Blues here down into the Columbia Basin, 88 Hermiston, 87 Tri-Cities. We're 82 in Yakima, 60s and 70s for the Kittitas Valley. Winds have been an issue all day. It's been very gusty winds today in Ellensburg. I've been seeing gusts 40+ miles per hour. We're seeing those winds heavy in Toppenish tonight, down into the Columbia River Gorge, and those winds are getting their way, and we'll see them pick up here in the Columbia Basin. The good news is they'll start to recede and die down around 10 o'clock tonight. Futurecast is showing us breezy to gusty winds through the Columbia Basin and along the foothills of the Blues tomorrow morning. A westerly flow, a southwesterly flow along the Blues tomorrow. As we get through the afternoon, those winds really start to pick up. A westerly flow coming through the Kittitas Valley, Columbia Basin, and the Columbia River Gorge. And that means fire danger is elevated and will remain that way, especially as we get towards the 4th of July and into those triple-digit temperatures, which are coming. I'll show you that here in just a few minutes. Let's talk about those temperatures overnight tonight. Comfortable sleeping weather. We're in the 50s, 57 overnight in Walla Walla, 58 in Hermiston, 59 Tri-Cities, 57 in Yakima, 58 overnight for Ellensburg. Tomorrow, sunny with those breezy winds throughout the day, really picking up in the afternoon. But look at all the 8s out there. 80-degree temperatures, just under 90 in the Columbia Basin. So nice warm day. Let's plan your day out. Not bad in the morning. You're already close to 60 degrees, though, in those early morning hours. Might need a light jacket there, but you'll be peeling it off by the afternoon. We'll be hitting those 80-degree temps by noon in the Tri-Cities. Nice and cool in the morning there for the Yakima Valley. You'll be peeling off the layers by noon as we start hitting the 80-degree temps in the early afternoon. Up to 81 by 1 o'clock in Hermiston, with temperatures near 60 out the door in the early morning hours. 84 degrees by 2 o'clock in Walla Walla. Let's take a look at a travel forecast. We're going to do this one every day. Everybody's hitting the road for the 4th of July. 79 and sunny in Seattle. Might be a great time to head over that way. That's nice weather in Seattle. If you're heading to the Portland area or the Oregon coast, a little bit cloudy for Tuesday, Wednesday, but looking nice and clear on Thursday with 93 in Portland, pretty warm. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area, no rain expected. Temperatures near 90 for the 4th of July. 7-day planning forecast. There you go. 93 on the 4th of July. Look at all the sunshine. It's going to be hot, though, starting Friday through Monday. Triple digits possible for the Yakima area. Tri-Cities looking nice. 95 for our high on the 4th of July, with temperatures zooming up above 100 degrees Friday through Monday of next week. In Walla Walla, we'll see those triple digits also hitting on Friday through Monday. 93 on your 4th of July. Breezy winds tomorrow. Once again, heightened fire danger through our region. Really warm temperatures as you look at the Hermiston area, with a nice 96 on Thursday. So again, we're heading to a time where we're lighting things that could cause a fire. Be fire wise out there and only do the legal fireworks in your area. Austin, Alyssa.
All right, Stacey, thank you. You know, 4th of July is midweek this year, and that is changing the holiday travel picture.
Yeah, the surge is already underway. Most drivers, though, expected to hit the road this week. We're going to talk about how to avoid traffic as much as possible.
It's a celebration of cab this summer in Walla Walla. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium cabs during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
Are workplace injuries slowing your company down? Trust Health First Urgent Care for comprehensive occupational medicine services. Our providers are trained to diagnose and treat work-related injuries, getting your employees back to work. We also offer DOT physicals. Our expert team assesses everything from blood pressure to past medical history and even drug screenings. We work directly with employers to keep businesses running and employees safe and healthy on the job. Health First Urgent Care. We are your trusted ally for workplace wellness.
We've upped the stakes in our summer-long Winning Gone Wild drawings at Legends Casino Hotel, with over $80,000 in cash and a 2024 Jeep Gladiator up for grabs. Break free from your backyard weeds and head to Legends Casino Hotel every Thursday in July. Use your Legends Rewards card to pile up entries, and you could be exploring the wilderness in a new Jeep Gladiator on July 25th. When your winning nature calls, go to Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish.
Where are the most beautiful main streets in America? GMA's celebrating July 4th week, popping up live on main streets across the country, filled with the coolest small businesses and local charm. Will we be near you this week on
Good Morning America? Good Morning America.
Good morning, America.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage for free?
Here we go.
Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Trius app today.
Downtown Summer Nights 2024, presented by Yakima Federal Savings and Loans. Mark your calendar for the last 3 Thursdays of June, July, and August. Join us at our new location, 15 West Yakima Avenue. It's time to make this summer the best one yet. Live music, local artists, and delicious food await. Bring the whole family for a night of fun and festivities, and for our guests over 21, don't miss out on our exclusive beer garden. Enjoy the best cocktails, wine, beer, and cider the Valley has to offer. For more details, visit downtownyakima.com.
Get ready for an unforgettable season with the Yakima Valley Pippins baseball team. We're celebrating our 10th season, and we want you to be a part of the excitement. Join us at the Yakima County Stadium for a fun, affordable, and professional baseball experience. From single game tickets to season ticket memberships, group events, and merchandise, we have options to fit everyone's needs. This season only, we're offering special deals to celebrate our 10th season. Don't miss out on Yakima Valley Pippins baseball.
It's a celebration of cab this summer in Walla Walla. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium cabs during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
Welcome back. Well, we've been talking about this for days. Independence Day travel is expected to set new records this year. And while it's already underway, if you are planning to hit the road, there are still a few strategies that might help you avoid the traffic. Here's Jen Sullivan.
It's not just the fireworks lighting up this week. You can expect to see plenty of brake lights on the roads as drivers brace for traffic jams this 4th of July holiday.
It's gonna be busy out there.
AAA says nearly 71 million people will travel 50 miles or more this 4th of July week, with a record 60.6 million people driving to their destination.
Make sure you're prepared for delays no matter where you might be.
The worst times to be on the road are the days before and on July 4th between 2 and 7 p.m. The worst days to travel will be July 3rd and Sunday, July 7th. And with more people having the flexibility to work remotely, it means more people are leaving earlier in the week.
We're seeing a lot of those folks taking quote-unquote workcations where they may be extending it for a few days.
If you're flying, you can expect packed airports.
As an agency nationwide, we are going to be extremely busy for the summer.
Between Friday, June 28th through Monday, July 8th, the TSA expects to screen more than 28 million people. The busiest day for air travel will be Sunday, July 7th.
Get here early. Get here on time.
Weather is already wreaking havoc on travelers' plans, with many flights canceled on Sunday as storms rolled through much of the Northeast. And if you're heading south, Hurricane Beryl could impact your plans. I'm Jen Sullivan.
Now, for those staying right here, you're going to have near perfect summer weather. No hurricane concerns, but the heat is coming. Stacey Lee is talking about when the triple digits return, coming up on Apple Valley News Now.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dan Plaza.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
It's 1,000 miles from here, but our open southern border is costing us billions and bringing deadly drugs into our communities. The rich are doing just fine, but working families are struggling. I'm Tiffany Smiley, and I approve this message because even though the political establishment told me to wait my turn, I'm running for Congress now to secure the border and lower the cost of living because Washington families can't afford to wait any longer.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety.
Roll into summer. Save up to $200 instantly on a wide selection of tires and wheels.
Save through July 4th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, online or pick up a copy in store. Save on all Pepsi and 7-Up brand 12-packs. Buy 2 and get 2 for free. Save $6 on Mobil 1 5-quart full synthetic oil. Member price just $22.99. Plus save $70 on an Avanti 7 cubic foot chest freezer. Member price $149.99. Save through July 4th with summer savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. Happy birthday, USA! What's more American than baseball, apple pie, and fireworks? Your Dust Devils have them all. Come celebrate our independence a day early on Wednesday, July 3rd, as we play ball and light up the sky above the Tri with post-game fireworks. Brought to you by McCacken Electric. America! Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
I think this is my favorite. Okay. What do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Fly over the Yakima River from Benton City to the Columbia.
Well, I think it's great having this in our backyard. It's nice having things that are kind of a bit closer to home and easier to get to.
It's the Tapteel Greenway on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next ET Behind the Scenes with Ryan Reynolds.
Who is going to bring that fun?
30 years of never-before-seen interviews. It's a special ET Vault Unlocked.
Oh, hello.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Making consumer headlines this evening, the maker of John Deere equipment is laying off nearly 600 workers in the Midwest. Deere & Company says it has been dealing with declining demand, and they are expecting that farmers will continue to buy less equipment as crop prices drop. Deere also announced in June that it is moving some of its manufacturing work from Iowa to Mexico by the end of 2026. Here in the Tri-Cities, the Farmers Exchange shutting down after a century in business.
Yeah, we're going to hear from the owner and talk about what comes next. Plus, the Supreme Court finally weighing in on whether former President Trump actually has immunity for things he allegedly did in office. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Thanks for staying with us. After a century of serving the region, a downtown Kennewick business is closing its doors.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports why the closure is coming and what you should do next if you still have dealings with the shop.
Over the weekend, the Farmers Exchange in Kennewick made a post on its Facebook page. After 100 years of being part of the Tri-Cities, the shop is shut up tight until a liquidation sale. Customers who have been coming here for decades heartbroken about the closure.
Well, I've been coming here since the 80s. I'm just sad to see them go.
Owner Chris Ingersoll says the closure isn't just the end of a business, but an end of a family legacy.
Well, I grew up when my grandfather owned it. I grew up here, and he passed away in 21, and he had asked me at the time, before he passed away, if I'd consider buying the store, and I was glad to do it.
Ingersoll says what has kept him going, the people he and his family served daily.
The favorite part of being here has been the customers and the sense of community around here. So many people have been shopping here for decades. They knew me when I was little. They knew my uncle when he owned it. They knew my grandparents when they owned it, and it's just a sense of being connected to the community and the people down here and the history down here.
Ingersoll's customers say they have always felt Farmers Exchange to be something you could turn to at any time for help.
You can find people that you can talk to that give you advice of what to use when you have problems, and they have a good variety, and it's more than going to a box store, and so it's just sad to see, and plus the service on the equipment is, I'm not sure where people are going to go now.
As to why the decision to close comes after a century, the cost to keep the doors open is becoming too much risk for Ingersoll.
Well, the economy's been pretty rough the last few years, and with smaller businesses that operate on pretty tight margins, it just became unsustainable.
For anyone who still has their mowers at the service center, Ingersoll says they will be calling people to get something scheduled to return them. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, the owner also told us he's working on a liquidation sale. He'll be posting the information about that on social media in the days to come.
All right, time to talk about our weather.
Well, and we could hear in Monique's interview just a little bit ago the wind blowing there.
I know, it's still a problem, Stacy.
That's right. The winds are blowing pretty heavily down from the north and the west this evening. Very gusty winds, Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish. The winds are starting to move our direction in the Tri-Cities, and we'll see those start to pick up as the evening progresses. So be ready for some breezy to gusty winds. Cameras kind of shaking around out there on Columbia Point tonight. 87 degrees. It's showing winds at 8 miles per hour, but the gusts are 10 to 15 miles per hour, so be aware of that. If you're heading out to that Dust Devil game tonight, they're taking on Spokane, 7:05. Temps warm, but the winds will keep you cool, so dress accordingly there. Forecast for tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures in the upper 80s, just under 90 for most of our area. Breezy winds once again with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. A sneak peek at your 4th of July. Look at that. It's going to be clear with temperatures in the 90s. So good summer weather for the Independence Day celebrations. Mostly clear and breezy tonight. Breezy tomorrow. 90s for your 4th once again. Get ready. We've got a long string of triple-digit temperatures beginning this weekend. We'll talk more about that coming up in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
Stacy, we'll see you then. The East Umatilla Fire and Rescue District in Weston, Oregon celebrated its 4th birthday today with a party. In 2020, the city of Weston voted to combine several of the area fire districts into one, which is how the East Umatilla Fire and Rescue District came about. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald brings us to the celebration along with some fire safety reminders.
The East Umatilla Fire and Rescue District was formed on July 1st, 2020, which means today the district is celebrating 4 years in the community. I spoke with Fire Chief Dave Beatty about how the district has been preparing for the upcoming fire season and the 4th of July.
We make sure all of our Type 6 fire engines are running really well. The pumps are running really well. We make sure that our tenders are the same thing, running well, because we know we're going to use them. And then as much as we can, we try to spread the word that there's fire safety concerns and whatnot, and that if people are careful, they can do all the things they want to do, but they just have to be careful. It's getting dry. We got blessed this year with a longer, cooler beginning of the summer, but it's about to get warm real quick, and things are going to dry out and things will catch on fire. It's just the way it works. We certainly want people to enjoy themselves, but we enjoy themselves safely. That's the main thing. Yeah. And we know we're going to get fires. We just know it, but that's kind of part of it. We don't want anybody to get hurt, of course.
Tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we're talking about National Wildland Firefighter Day, which is July 2nd. So stick around. That's from 5 to 7 a.m. tomorrow. Reporting in Weston, Oregon, I'm Riley Fitzgerald for Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Riley. Now, making national headlines this morning, the Supreme Court officially ruled that former presidents are immune from criminal prosecution for official acts they take while in office.
Now, advocates said a president has to be able to make hard decisions, like making the call to use an atomic bomb without fear of prison time. The Supreme Court's decision today basically means a former president could face charges for something personal, like accepting a bribe, but not for something they did officially, like appointing a government official. It would make prosecution extremely difficult.
The court, in a rather complicated way, carved out various levels of immunity that a president might enjoy. I mean, they literally said a former president enjoys some immunity, which is of course, not a very helpful term, but they then went on to try to define to which actions that immunity extends.
Now, as for Trump's case, specifically, we're back to asking what counts as an official act.
And that's going to be something for the courts to decide. The Supreme Court did not dismiss the case against Trump. The justices did rule that Trump cannot be prosecuted for discussions with the Justice Department related to accusations that he tried to overturn the 2020 election results. However, Trump could still face charges on accusations that he tried to get former Vice President Mike Pence not to certify the election results. But the Supreme Court says the Justice Department lawyers will have to explain why they believe Trump should not be immune from prosecution in that case as well. All of this means that Trump is unlikely to go to trial before the presidential election in November, if at all.
Well, the Justice Department is reportedly offering a plea deal to Boeing. Boeing is accused of violating a deal that allowed the company to avoid prosecution for 2 deadly 737 MAX crashes. ABC's Alexis Christoforous has a look at what we know so far.
Attorneys for the crash victims' families say the proposed deal would allow Boeing to plead guilty to a conspiracy charge for misleading the FAA during its evaluation of the 737 MAX aircraft, the plane involved in the 2 crashes, Indonesia in 2018 and Ethiopia in 2019. Under terms of the deal, the plane maker would avoid a public trial, agree to appoint an external corporate monitor, and be fined about $200 million, well short of the $20 billion families have requested. Some Some families of the 346 people killed in 2 deadly Boeing 737 plane crashes say if this deal goes through, they'll be denied justice.
We need to hold Boeing accountable, not have them just pay fines as part of the cost of their doing business. And this is just another sweetheart deal between the Department of Justice and Boeing.
Nadia Milleron, whose 24-year-old daughter was killed in one of those crashes, claims the deal would compromise safety. Last month on Capitol Hill, Boeing's CEO was grilled about the company's safety record.
I want you to know we are totally committed in their memory to work and focus on safety.
Boeing insists changes have been made to protocols and procedures to improve safety. Once the deal is formally offered, Boeing would have until the end of the week to respond. If the company rejects the deal, prosecutors will take the case to trial. Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.
Now, Boeing also announced today that it is planning to buy Spirit AeroSystems. Not the same as Spirit Airlines. Spirit AeroSystems is one of Boeing's suppliers. Boeing says it's willing to spend $4.7 billion to buy the supplier, which used to be part of Boeing until Boeing sold the company back in 2005. Spirit makes fuselages for Boeing, which means they are wrapped up in the Alaska Airlines door plug blowout investigation and also an investigation into reports of questionable titanium from a supplier in China. Spirit's CEO says bringing these two companies back together will help them work together more smoothly. We'll have to see if that changes safety.
Absolutely. Well, we are talking about your holiday forecast. Stacy says heat is coming. Details ahead in her First Alert forecast.
Plus, it is Canada Day. Tonight, we're showing you where to find a taste of Canadian culture right here in the Tri-Cities.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dan Plaza.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is shifting into high gear with the $160,000 Ultimate American Road Trip. Win free play gas cards or cruise your way up to $50,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Earn entries every day and multiply them on select Mondays. Then, on July 27th, win a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Criminal illegals flooding our southern border and fentanyl flooding our streets. But Dan Newhouse has a plan to fight back. Stop illegal immigration, secure the border, and seize illegal fentanyl.
We need to keep pushing hard, working hard to stop the illegal flow of people and the illegal flow of drugs.
Call Congressman Newhouse and tell him to keep fighting to stop the illegal flow of people and drugs at the southern border.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our 4th of July celebration and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. Elevate your laundry experience with this 2-in-1 washer and dryer combo, which lets you complete a large load of laundry in about 2 hours without needing to transfer the load. It's one and done. In stock and on sale for only $19.99. We sell appliances. Only appliances.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month in cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
Welcome back. It is Canada Day, celebrating the day that Canada officially became a country in 1867.
And tonight, Apple Valley News Now's Jill Sperling introduces us to a local business sharing a piece of Canadian culture.
Just a short 240 miles south of the Canadian border, you'll find a restaurant serving up a Canadian classic. But what exactly is poutine?
It's actually poutine.
Oh, I've been pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry.
And it is fries, cheese, and gravy. That is a classic.
3 simple ingredients, but at Poutine, they don't stop there.
Rob has ones with tri-tip on them, or grilled chicken and fresh veggies, even pork belly.
While you eat, you'll be surrounded by the faces of famous Canadians, from actors and singers to hockey players, hockey bobbleheads, hockey jerseys.
It just kind of goes hand in hand with Canada and poutine, with hockey.
In a place so filled with Canadian pride, you might think the owners hail from the true north, strong and free. But Mallory and Rob Chapin were both born and raised in the United States.
Rob is from St. Louis, and I'm from right here in the Tri-Cities.
So how did they discover this Canadian cuisine?
Just by traveling to Canada and eating it at one of our favorite poutine restaurants, and we just decided that it needed to be here in the Tri-Cities. It's definitely a hidden gem.
Poutine has been open for almost 4 years, and Mallory tells me there are new people discovering the restaurant and poutine every week.
That was Jill Sperling reporting. I forgot Justin Bieber is a Canadian. By the way, the business is located at 3902 Clearwater Avenue in Kennewick. Since they're not open on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, they're not actually open on Canada Day, so they will celebrate early on Saturday.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And I'm not Canadian either, but let's do the weather, eh? 87 degrees. We do see a few clouds moving through the area. Those will move out. Mostly clear, but a few clouds hanging out tonight. Winds starting to pick up. Temperatures 87 degrees. Our humidity at 28%, and our sunset tonight at 8:52. And of course, dust devils are hitting the field at 7:05. Around the area, we're still in the 70s and 80s for most of us. 73 in Dayton, 82 Walla Walla, 87 Tri-Cities, 82 Yakima, 66 Cle Elum, 73 for Ellensburg. Wind speeds, that's been the big story today. They've been gusty and strong all day long, and they're starting to pick up. They're moving down from the north and the west coming into our area. It's very windy in Ellensburg this evening. We've been seeing breezy, gusty winds in Yakima, also Toppenish. Prosser starting to get very windy, as well as Hanford, and we'll see those winds continue to pick up through the area. Wind gusts throughout the evening tonight. They will start to calm down slightly, but still very windy through the region. As we start our day tomorrow, look for those strong gusty winds along the foothills of the Blues, Columbia Basin. But as the day progresses, keep an eye on the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Those gusty winds get stronger once again down Hanford, down the Columbia River Gorge into the Columbia Basin. So windy conditions, dry and hot weather. That's all the ingredients you need for active fire weather. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Our temperature trends for the next several days. Here we go. Look at those triple digits coming our way. And once they start, they keep going. But things are looking good for Independence Day in the 90s. Here's your 7-day temperature trend in the Tri-Cities. So our average is 88, and that's where we're going to be the next couple of days. But then we start to get above average into those triple digits. So I know a lot of people have been saying, where's summer? Where's summer? Well, here it comes, guys. You're getting your wish. You're going to have those triple-digit hot temperatures as we head towards the weekend. 105 hot spot, of course. Hermiston is going to see those really warm temperatures. Now, tonight in our area, look for temperatures in the 50s. Comfortable sleeping weather outside. Leave that window cracked just a bit. We're going to see 50s all through the region. Tri-Cities, the warm spot at 59, 57 Walla Walla, Yakima, 58 tonight in Hermiston. For tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Look for those breezy winds throughout the day, and especially in the afternoon, evening hours along the foothills, into the Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish area, the Kittitas and Yakima valleys, into the Columbia Basin. Fire danger is high. Now, if you're hitting the road, I know a lot of people are traveling for the holidays. I think it's going to be beautiful in Seattle on Thursday. Look at those temperatures near 80. Go check out those fireworks above the Space Needle. If you're heading over into the Portland area or the Oregon coast, going to see mostly dry conditions with a hot day on Thursday in Portland. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area, should be good weather, nice and dry with temperatures close to 90 for the holiday. Yakima looking good with those triple digits beginning Friday, and they're going to stay put all the way through Monday. 93 on your 4th of July, 95 with lots of sunshine. Tri-Cities, look at those triple digits. They're going to be hot up above 100 degrees for several days in a row. Walla Walla looking at 93 for the 4th of July. Triple digits Friday through Monday next week. And in Hermiston, we're seeing 96. Going to be pretty hot on 4th of July with even hotter conditions as we get through the week. 105 is going to be very warm out there on the way. Still to come, your viewer photo of the day. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Well, we're trying to avoid wildfires in this hot, dry weather, but even some unusual spots for wildfires are being impacted.
Tonight, we are talking about fires hitting Alaska, plus some concerning numbers from California. That's next on Apple Valley News Now.
Allen Brecky Law Offices will act fast and work hard to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download our app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Wow, still have 5G here too. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Try out our nationwide 5G coverage free for 30 days. Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app today.
Celebrate Independence Day the Tri-Cities way. The River of Fire Festival is back Thursday, July 4th. It's a blast with something for everyone. Free admission and free parking. Kids Zone, Food Truck Alley, plus live music on 2 stages. Park entrance closes at 9 p.m. and the legendary River of Fire fireworks show starts at 10. The River of Fire, presented by Giza Credit Union and these sponsors. The annual River of Fire 2024, Thursday, July 4th.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Tiffany Haddish, live on stage.
You ever been in the club in a cute little outfit? You like, I got this for $22. I'm gonna meet me $1 million man in my $22 dress. No, you're not.
Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, September 13th.
You be in there dancing, feeling all good and stuff. You raise your arm up and you got a big old hole in your armpit.
Get tickets now at the Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. Legends Casino, Friday, September 13th.
Invest in yourself. That's all I'm saying.
It's 1,000 miles from here. Our open southern border is costing us billions and bringing deadly drugs into our communities. The rich are doing just fine, but working families are struggling. I'm Tiffany Smiley, and I approve this message because even though the political establishment told me to wait my turn, I'm running for Congress now to secure the border and lower the cost of living because Washington families can't afford to wait any longer.
Allen Brecky Law Offices recruits and trains only the best. For over 30 years, Allen Brecky Law Offices has been working for your rights. Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law. They're waiting to help you.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Well, more than 100 wildfires are burning in Alaska right now, with more than a dozen of them starting and growing fast over the weekend. One of the fires is burning near Denali National Park and forced officials to temporarily close the park today. Firefighters are hoping a change in the weather will help them out tomorrow. But so far this year, wildfires have burned more than 650 square miles in Alaska. Now, wildfires in Alaska are somewhat unusual, but even California is getting more than its fair share this year.
It is. Take a look at this. Cal Fire says they have seen nearly 3,000 wildfires so far this year. It burned more than 131,000 acres, and it's only the 1st of July. That is a 1,600% increase compared to this time last year. Cal Fire says they're also expecting triple-digit heat right as people start lighting off fireworks. So
we've been talking about this. Please be careful out there if you're celebrating with fireworks.
Absolutely.
We're not seeing triple digits just yet, but they are coming. We're going to take a final look at your forecast when we come right back.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
Pasco's Grand Ole 4th of July celebration is here, and all the fun begins Thursday, July 4th at Memorial Park with a Kiwanis breakfast at 7, and the Grand Ole 4th of July parade returns at 10 a.m. The Camp Patriot Show and Shine at noon with the Cardboard Regatta at 1, and the free Grand Ole 4th of July fireworks show is at the Pasco Sporting Complex at 10 that evening. More activities info at PascoGO4.com. That's PascoGO4.com.
Bye, Mom. Soccer is my life. I've been playing for as long as I can remember. Scoring goals, hanging with my friends, the travels, it's really fun. Before hitting the field, there's this tradition I have, grabbing snacks. Pre-game feel, you know? Whether it's gearing up for an away game or it's a quick stop, my Hapo debit card is always with me. Just like my teammates trust me on the field, my mom trusts me to make smart choices off the field. Where do you, Credit Union?
Dishwasher on the fritz, laundry giving you fits, a water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
Welcome back. We're talking about the weather, and Stacy, those early mornings are really starting to get to me.
The early mornings are beautiful outside.
That's true.
And the weather's been pretty good. I had a little, like a long sleeve shirt on today, taking the dogs for a walk. Alan was out fishing though. Check it out near Columbia Point. What a beautiful sunrise. Got to get out early to get those fishies. If you'd like to get your weather photo on TV, just click the QR code and you can get yours on, or just go to applevalleynewsnow.com and click on the weather tab. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Triple digits coming our way. No joke. Once they start, they are here to stay at least Friday through Monday. And past that, well, we'll have to see what happens. 4th of July is looking pretty promising. Here's your 7-day for Walla Walla and Hermiston.
Thanks, Stacy. And we have some breaking news just coming into us at the desk now. We've learned that there is a evacuation center opening for people who have been evacuated in the Yakima area from the fire up there. That is going to be at the Summit View Church of Christ. You can find more details on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
Stay safe, everybody.
Good night.